Hi, this is Hasnan, and in this video, we are going to go over the last question from the free response section of 2023 AP Calculus AB exam. It is question number 6. So let's get started. Okay, we have an equation here, 6xy is equal to 2 plus y cubed. We are going to prove this thing. We have to show that dy by dx is equal to this thing. So clearly, we have to take the derivative. Yep. So it's an implicit equation, so taking the derivative on both sides, so it will give us x dy by dx, the product rule, plus y, and dx by dx is gonna give you 1, but 2 is gonna be 0, and then 3y squared dy by dx. Now try to combine the terms where you see dy by dx. So it will give us 6y is equal to 3y squared minus 6x and dy by dx. Bringing that term to the other side and then combining it with this term. So 6y is divided by 3y squared minus 6x dy by dx. Well, taking 3 out of it, 3y squared minus 2x dy by dx. And this is what we were looking for. So that is the derivative, and that's proved. So now let's go to the second part, which is part B. Find the coordinates of a point on the curve at which the line tangent to the curve is horizontal. Horizontal tangent means the slope should be equal to the slope of x-axis, which is 0. Or explain why no such point exists. Okay, we'll see that. So that means, okay, horizontal tangent, it means you should have a slope 0. Slope 0 means the derivative should be equal to 0. Well, if you have the derivative here, right? You put it equal to 0, and you're gonna see you will have 2y is equal to 0, which means y is equal to 0. Well, plug that value in original equation. The original equation we are given with. So 6x 0 is equal to 2 plus 0 cubed, which gives us 0 is equal to 2, which is not true, right? It is not true. So that means it's not possible, right? So there is no horizontal tangent, okay, because that gives you inconsistent thing here. So yep, that's not possible. Okay, now C, in case of, okay, we have to get the coordinates of a point on the curve at which the line tangent the curve is vertical. I'll explain why no such point exists. Okay, so here what we are being asked is like, see if we can have like the vertical tangents. Well, vertical tangent are tangents. So, well, actually they asked for tangent, so just one tangent. So vertical tangent means like the slope should be equal to infinity, right? Which actually means that dy by dx should be equal to infinity, right? Which means the denominator here should be equal to 0, right? Only then it can be equal to infinity. So y squared minus 2x is equal to 0. Okay, that means y is equal to 2x, square root, right? Okay, now use it in the original equation. So I'm going to use that in the original equation. So that's going to be 2x and 2 plus y cubed, which gives you 2x cubed. We will try to solve this equation to get the x value. So what we have here is 6 over 2 x power 3 by 2. Well, x power 1 by 2 and 1 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. 2 plus, okay, 2. Okay, let me write it down as 2 power 3 by 2. Yep. And x power 3 by 2. Okay, now combine these like terms, this and this. So you're going to have 6 over 2 x 3 by 2 minus, okay, in case of 2, you can write this down as 2 power 1 by 2, which is square root 2, and 2 power 1. Yep. So it's exactly the same thing. X 3 by 2 is equal to 2. Now, looking at this and this vector, just take it out. So you will have square root 2x 3 by 2. 6 minus 2 is equal to 2. Square root 2x 3 by 2. 4 is equal to 2, which means, okay, now what we have here is, well, we get here is x 3 by 2 is equal to 1 divided by, there is 2 power 1, 2 power 1 by 2, so 2 power 3 by 2. Dividing it on both sides, you're going to get this thing. Now, that means x is equal to, well, 1 by 2. Now, if x is equal to 1 by 2, y is equal to square root 2x, right? So y is equal to, so you just have to plug in the value. You're going to get 1. Okay, we got the x and y coordinate of the point where we have the vertical tangent. So we will have a vertical tangent at 1 by 2, 1. That's it. Okay, now for the last part, a particle is moving along the curve at instant when the particle is at the point this. The point is given. Its horizontal position is increasing at a rate of this. dx by dt is given, unit per second. What is the value of dy by t, the rate of change of particle's vertical position at that instant? Okay, okay, there are actually two things that you can do here. Like, one way is to actually have that equation there, take the derivative with respect to t on both sides, and then you solve and you plug in the values. Or what I can see is that probably we can also use the chain rule. So you can use the chain rule. Let's see. Let's try. So d part. So we have dx by dt, 2 by 3. dx by dt is equal to 2 by 3 unit per second. Okay. And now dy by dx is equal to y divided by y squared minus 2x. dy by dx is equal to y divided by squared minus 2. Y by y squared. Fine. And we are looking for dy by dt, and the point is given 1 by 2 minus 2. So the point where we have to find this is 1 by 2 minus 2. Okay. What we are looking for, dy by dt, rate of change of y. Okay. If you know the expression for the chain rule, that is dy by dt should be equal to dy by dx, then dx by dt, right? So do we have those values? dy by dx is here. So y divided by y squared minus 2x. Okay, what is dx by dt? Well, that is 2 by 3. Well, what can I actually do is that just plug in the value of y and x here. So y is minus 2 squared minus 2 into 1 by 2, and there is 2 by 3, right? So now what we have here is, like, we just have to simplify this. This is going to give you 4 minus 1. Sorry, that's 5. So this is 2 by 3. So minus 2 by 3. And here you have 2 by 3. So that's going to give us minus, well, you're going to get, what else we have? Let me 2 times, that is x, y squared minus 2x. You see what was 2y. Ah, there is 2y, not just y. Sorry about that. Oh, there is 2 here, okay? Sorry about that. So, yeah, there is 2 here. So, as we're using 2y, yep. I believe there's no other problem there. So, okay, 2y. So you have 2y there. So there is 2. So there is 2 here. So now this is going to give us minus 8 by 9. Units are like units per second, same as dx by dt. Okay, so you can do the same thing actually using the equation and taking the derivative with respect to t and then solving accordingly, putting the values. And yeah, so that's pretty much all of it from question number 6. And that's the end of AP Calculus AB exam free response section 2023. So yep, thank you very much and see you in the next video.